All right. Got another box on a Sunday. I'll take it. Let me open this. I haven't really watched any of the videos, but I've seen a lot of, and you can just tell by the title, which way, what they're going to say, about the Venezuelan gangs. I pretty much live in Aurora. Aurora is bigger than Denver, square miles wise. It's massive. Aurora has it all. It's always had gangs, sure. But if you don't think there's some new ones in there, well, you either don't live here or I don't know. I mean, and as far as the city buying hotels, could have told you that 6 years ago when they bought the one by a hotel I managed, which was the largest in the state for a major international chain. My buddy or somebody I knew up the road managed another one right between us. It was the first that the city did. The city, it didn't really make headlines. We found out about it through a Google alert after the decision had been made. We had multiple calls every week with the deputy mayor and chief of police, and I stopped calling in after a while. I actually wasn't really that worried about it. It didn't impact my property as much as others. Just even though I was a block away, everything that would draw people from that place was away from me. But I mean, I knew hotels. My buddy's hotel, they lost over $1 million piece of business from a major airline because their pilots didn't want to walk past needles anymore. We were told it was going to be transitional housing. I don't want to get into this stuff. We're supposed to be doing cards, but we were told it was supposed to be transitional housing. People getting out of prison. So I was like, maybe they don't want to mess up. Should be all right. No, man, it was a trap house. Every day when I pulled into work, I mean, literally every day, there was an ambulance, a fire truck, a cop car, or all three out front every day. And it went through a third-party nonprofit, but the nonprofit got the money to buy the hotel from the city. It's a whole thing, but this has been going on for a long time. But people are getting millions of views talking about it, so have fun. But in January, I started working out by DIA more often out of the airport, and my son works out that way. We went to lunch at my first couple days up there, and I saw like hundreds of kids playing soccer in a couple of the lower-end hotels' parking lots. And I was like, what is going on? Shouldn't those kids be in school? And my son was like, they're Venezuelan immigrants, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know where they're from or what they care. Of course, we've always had gang problems here. Do we want to add to it? No. We're talking about different stuff here, too. Whatever. Who cares anyway? Stuff's always going to be out there you could whine about. Anyway, I got another box. I don't even know what's in it. I mean, I kind of have an idea. There's one thing I really want to open, some PSA mystery thing. But honestly, I don't remember what's all that's in here. Because again, as usually you pay for it by the time you get it. You've probably already won and paid for other things. But this will be my last one coming for Pristine. I thought my last one was, but I still had bids out where I won stuff. So anyway, this will be this box. I don't understand the packaging. Oh yeah, I did get some wax. Just some cheap boxes, I think. I already have a couple of these, but I don't know. I want it. 2023 Topps Holiday. I love those holiday boxes. Come with a guaranteed relic. Timeless, authentic. 2023. Dude, this thing is heavy. 1 of 24. So they only made 24 of them, and I got the number 1. I don't know if that's good or bad. 2023 PSA graded, but it's heavy. It must be a bunch of slabs. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Blaster box, basketball. I think I can get that thing at Walmart for 12, 13 bucks. That's a mystery pack. Again, I don't even know what we're chasing because they're all kind of from I did get a football one. Yeah, it's got Trevor Lawrence on the front. I'm from South Carolina, so Clemson's always been my team. Either you're Gamecock or Clemson. But honestly, my grandparents and most of my family prior to a long time ago, moved from North Carolina. So honestly, I'm Tar Heel fan. That's why I played against it. I don't know what's in this. Wait. This is like some Michael Jordan 1991 Upper Deck Locker Series Edition. It has a couple packs in it. I don't know. I don't think I paid much for it. Just be a cool decoration. If anything. That's some slabs, I think. They weren't like mystery slabs. This is way bigger. It was like a ticket. I actually got this from my dad. And again, I didn't pay much for it. Surprised they won it. Um, 1987. Anyway, it's a concert ticket and poster, all this stuff from Led Zeppelin. I thought that'd be cool. So anyway, not a mystery thing. Okay, let's see what's in this, and then I should look at my phone. It's timeless, authentic. Like, what is in this thing? This thing is heavy. If that's just slabs, I mean, it's like 20 slabs in there. Jeez. There's no way. Okay, so none of this is mystery, I don't think. Oh, Brett Favre rookie card. Junior Caminero. Rookie, it should be a 10. Yeah, I try not to get it unless it's a 10. Or unless it's something kind of cool like this. AI rookie card, baby. Auto. The card's not graded, though, which kind of a bummer, but it's AI's autograph, so that's for my personal 100%. Let's open. I'm going to grab my phone. I'll try to learn to edit some of this stuff out, but really, my chair's 4 feet away. It's ridiculous. Let's see what's in that box before I open it. I don't know. Let's see here. I could have sworn it was just supposed to be one slab, and I could have sworn I won like way more stuff. I spent money like I won more stuff. And then 2023 Leaf Metal Pop Centuries proofs. I don't know. Again, probably didn't pay much for it. Maybe I'll get it to my sister. Let's see. Timeless Box Series 95, 2023. There's only 24 boxes, and I got box number 1. Is that good or bad? We're about to find out. Every mystery box will contain one encapsulated PSA or DNA trading card. What? There's no way. Dude, this is something weird. I mean, you're supposed to just have one card in it. Did they just put a rock in it so you get all geeked up? All right. Yep, number 1 of 2024, or 1 of 24, which is kind of cool. But you're never going to win the first one, right? They know the better than to put it in the first one. It'd be like, I don't know, winning a prize on the first scratch ticket. Nobody's going to buy no more. But these are from 2023. Okay, there's a bunch of cards in here. Oh, I remember this thing. Okay, never mind. Dang, man, it's all geek for nothing. Never mind, it ain't even that cool. The other thing was it came with a bunch of supplies. That's why I was like, oh, I'll make a run at it. Let's see, what did I get? Zach Wilson, autographed. Whatever, it's in there. I can't see it. Sticker. Oh, the sticker. Or the auto's a sticker. Okay. There is that. Let's move stuff here. Okay, let's see what's in this thing. Again, it's probably a mid-level player. I gotta get no 30. Not unless I find one that's like the very first one I got where it was cool. Okay, so I'll try to see what's in front and back here. Okay, I thought so. What is it? Anything good? Can you even see it? Shaq. Hey, man, seriously? Dude, those things, don't buy those mystery packs. An 8, I go buy this on eBay or if I can get the store for $10. I won't buy those. I mean, I've got a ton of Shaq rookie cards and a couple I'm going to send in for grading. And this one's clearly not a 10 because it's got the 2 corners are smudged up. Dang, man. This isn't. Oh, okay. See, this one is rookie. I might not even have this particular rookie. I got the tops one. I think I bought a lot of them, like literally a lot, which was a lot. But well, let's see what's in this thing. Actually, I don't even want to open this. I thought I had more stuff. I know I have other stuff coming too. Well, whatever. That was super not anticlimactic. What is this? They're like, hey, if you want to put your card in here and never get it out, why does it have a Beckett authenticated sticker on the card? Like literally, straight up, just put a Beckett sticker on the card. And then it PSA. It's like the. Well, oh yeah, at least I bought some stuff. Yeah, sure. I got AI rookie. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Something I did want to mention. I don't know if I talked about it last time. I think I'd said something about it before, but why I think like particularly Dominicans more than any other country, not only will just take over U.S. born players or any other country for that matter on a per capita basis in the MLB. In the major leagues, but also just in general, they'll probably have the highest numbers. I saw that coming, when I was in the minor leagues, 20 years ago. It's just the way they go about the game and the way that we were starting to go about the game. I started right on that cusp of this weird stuff where it's like they don't want you throwing every day. I threw every day. And I iced just about every day. One thing was they didn't want us icing. I iced. They didn't know about it. Well, they knew, but they wouldn't condone it. You can do it in your room, do whatever you want, right? Okay, well, I never had an arm injury. Granted, I retired from injury, but I fractured a vertebrae. I mean, it's kind of a freak injury, too. And disc rupture, whatever. Once one thing in your back goes, right, it's a whole chain. But my arm never got hurt. Never. And I'd long toss by myself a lot of times, especially in college, because guys want to leave. But I threw all the time. How are you going to throw harder? By throwing harder, right? What do you think Dominicans do? They just play all day. They drop out of school. Well, now teams, rightfully so, are starting to put schools there where they have to go to school and then, that whole thing. But they've always just approached the game from its most basic standpoint, which is the whole point of baseball, right? It's just simple. And love science and all of the science. Anyway, it's just, they've incorporated, it seems like, a lot of the stuff. And I swear it was like last year I heard there wasn't one complete game in the major leagues. It's pathetic. It's sad. And now, granted, I can't even be mad at the players because this is how they've kind of been brought up. But good luck getting the ball out of Nolan Ryan's hands, right? Good luck getting the ball out of Rogers' hands or out of Randy's hands, right? Like, even Verlander, at least he's kind of the last vestige, which I saw him throw in college as well. Again, I ran through these weird intersections with people that, sometimes because of my playing and sometimes just because of the way life works out. But yeah, when he was at Old Dominion, I was there. Anyway, that takes too long. But yeah, so anyway, and the same was going to happen with the Hall of Fame. That's my point. It's just natural. And I knew that. I was thinking that when I was in the minor leagues, like, man, the U.S., America, who, for all intents and purposes, you can debate, invented the game. We don't even be putting people in the big leagues or into the Hall of Fame. We shouldn't, if this is the route it's going to go. But yeah, you can see it. But the counting stats are going away. Like, even when I look at rookie cards nowadays, like, most guys are breaking into the big leagues, mid-20s, upper 20s. That's great. Keep playing until you're 50 till you make it. But as far as like making the Hall of Fame, a lot of that's based on counting stats, which is longevity. You just physically cannot get to it. You do not have the time, space to get to it. 500 home runs, 3,000 hits, 300 wins, 3,000 strikeouts, 300 saves. Saves is one that, somebody's probably going to get 1,000 saves now, right? Well, yeah. That's your record, like 680 over here. My point is, you'll see counting stats diminish, which will then, you would think, lower the bar to the Hall of Fame entry. I don't think that's going to be the case because I still look at Ellie De La Cruz's rookie card. Go look at rookie cards from people from South America compared to dudes here that are going to college. These cats are in the big leagues at 19 years old. Now, again, I'm not saying everybody does that. I'm just saying, when you take a large population, these are just odds. Andrew Jones was he from like the Antilles or something? I think so. But either way, he's in the big leagues at 19, right? Junior, 18, A-Rod, and these were guys that, put up huge numbers for their career, right? Why? Well, 90% of it's because it started when they were teenagers or 20. So, at 25, you got 2 or 3 years of peak performance left. That doesn't mean you can't play until you're 40. It's just, and yeah, there is a freak of nature. His name's Nolan Ryan. You could throw 95 when he was 45. That isn't once in a lifetime. That's just a freak of nature. It's probably never going to happen again. You're not going to see some dude 40-something years old hitting 50 home runs in the big leagues. Maybe not, though. I don't know. We'll see. But my point is, yeah, I just think over time, it'll be like the Hall of Fame. It will just be mostly, South American players that are new coming into it. And honestly, I don't care. I think it's great. Whoever plays it, to me, the game is pure and simple and beautiful. And whoever honors that, well, you reap the rewards of it. That's the great thing about baseball. Basketball is actually always my favorite sport. It's just I happen to be able to throw a baseball really fast, and it's 6'4". Maybe that's kind of tall in like normal society. It's not in basketball. And when your coach in high school tries to make you a center that's 6'4", ain't a lot of colleges looking for a 6'4" white center or at all. So anyway, I think baseball is like the great level playing field, right? You get from what you put in. Of course, some people have more talent than others and whatnot. But it really is a sport where you get from it what you put in. And the Dominicans, man, they put everything into it. I know, I've seen it firsthand. And there are other players from other countries, and Dominican sticks out to me because there were more of them, and it was consistent. Like, it didn't matter who I was talking to, my buddies, like, we were always amazed. Like, I ran with the Dominicans. That was my thing. Like, I'm going to go run with those guys because that was always my measuring stick, right? Unfortunately, I came from a high altitude place to sea level, so I could keep up a bit. But yeah, anyway, they work hard, man. These are guys that I talked to kids that they didn't even have a glove, and then they were happy when they found like an old milk carton they could make, push the cardboard down and make a glove. Like those people who look at the game that way and play it that way, they're going to make it. Not the kid that specialized in baseball in first grade and his daddy's paying thousands of dollars for him to go to camps. Never seen those kids make it. Not in the best ways. Nope. You know why? Because they peak too early. I see it every time. I've worked with some kids, but I've had people, oh, this kid is so you should come work with them. I'm like, I don't touch that kid. Like, how many people has already been in his ear? He didn't just get to play the game. I just got to play the game. I didn't even touch a baseball until I was 13. So I had no bad habits. I just picked up a ball and started throwing, and I had people in my ear. But anyway, I see these kids are peaking out even before high school. I mean, I've seen kids that are awesome in Little League, and they can't even make the JV team. They're peaking out, man. Anyway, have at it. Don't be dumb.